So today we're gonna do a real abstract floral. I saw something really similar on Pinterest. And I'm sorry, I don't know who the artist was, but they were doing it in acrylic. And I thought, wonder how that would look in alcohol ink. So what we're gonna do is create a background. Only about 2/3 of the paper will have this background, and I'm gonna do it on the bottom here. And this is Pixis Candy. And I'm just very loosely going to rub this in. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just go over it this way. And I think we're good. Okay, so that's actually gonna be the top. I figured it'd be easier to do it that way. So we're gonna flip this around, and then we're gonna just start dropping in color. And I'm gonna take a little bit of alcohol and put it into one of my little cups here. And I have a Ranger brush. This is a round brush. I don't know what size it is, but perfect for alcohol ink. It really stands up well. I'm gonna take a little bit of Ranger Citrus and put it into another one of these cups. Add a little alcohol. And then I'm just gonna take one of these mini applicators, and all of this will be in the notes to the video. So I'm just gonna drop a little in. I'm gonna mostly concentrate down here towards the edge of the color. And then I'm going to take my brush and just plain alcohol. And I have a paper towel close to me, and I'm just going to do little loose petals. Give it a sort of hint of a flower. I'm going to do a variety of different colors. You're going to be regaled by my dishwasher and my washing machine in the background. Because nighttime is sometimes the only time I can do these tutorials, but I had this idea today and I was really excited to do it. So I thought I'd wait until everybody's gone to bed and all the appliances are on. And I think I'm going to put a few dots on here as well. Just plain alcohol. Okay, and then let's do another color. Let's do another pink maybe. Let's see what I've got in here. My little cups I use all the time, so they have dried ink in them, and they're perfect for just adding in. I'm gonna put a little flamingo in this one. There's a lot of different colors that are mixed, but I keep the pinks with the pinks and the greens with the greens. I never know what I'm gonna come up with, but it usually works. Okay, so I think I need something with a little more contrast. I'll do a few of these. You can dry off your brush on your paper towel. And I like to layer, and this is Nara paper, so it really lifts off really well. This pink is really pretty. When you make a little drop here and there, that'll come off, but we're going to do something down there. So I'm not too worried about little droplets. You can go over some of your existing flowers. It's kind of turned out like blobs. So we can spruce them up a little. We're going to create centers as well on some of these. Okay, and then we can do like some that are on the sides, like they're facing upwards. I need something a little more contrasty. I think let's try green orange. I'm going to clean off my brush just a little. And I've got orange in here, but I'm going to add a little more. Let's do Valencia. I have to start restocking some of my inks. I really like pink and orange together. You know, you can even do splashes. I think that would be really pretty too, if you can contain it in around this area. Like I said, I'm just doing a suggestion of a flower. We're putting little centers in them. What I want to do is get rid of any of this line here that you see from the pink going into the white. Just little dots of color here too. I'm going to do a little bit of a red as well. Okay. Now I'll get my red ones. Those are really deep red. Let's see what happens when we reconstitute. This is a really deep red. It might be too much. No, it's not too bad. Okay, that's not as contrasted as I want, so let me do some cranberry. Put a little crimson in here. Let's put some dots. One here. Just play around with it. See what happens. Don't want to get too fussy with it. Just a dot. One going off the paper here. Okay. Now I'm going to just clean this up a little bit because I'm not sure if I want that there. So just remove that. And then I'm going to take some alcohol ink marker. I'm gonna do a yellow. Cali Art alcohol ink marker, dual tip, fine and broad. I really like these a lot. So I'm just going to, I think I'm gonna do a different color on the pink ones, but on these red ones, I'm gonna create, and I'm wipe it off as I go because it is alcohol ink, so it'll pick up the ink that's already down. And then I think I'm gonna do green centers. Maybe I'll just do a bright red. I'll give it some contrast. Just wherever it looks like a center of a flower might be. Okay, so now what I want to do is I am going to take my green, and hopefully you can see this, but I'm going to take my green, just add it on. I'm only gonna do just certain sections. Just run my brush through this. Clean up the bottom here. I'm gonna do something a little more. I often use these markers like I'm not going to want to do all the way across. I can clean this up because it is Nara. And clean these edges up. And we can even add, I'll do some and then I'm going to just put a little alcohol. Hopefully you can see this. And then run my brush through. You can go all the way across. I'm not sure I'm going to, but what I am going to do is I'm going to clean up this area here with just plain alcohol and a brush. And just go over that a bit. So it looks like those streaks are coming up behind the flowers. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my 0 marker and just kind of create a little more negative space on this area. Okay, you can go all the way across, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take some India ink and this is going to be magenta, and then I'm going to take one of these micro applicators and dip it into the India ink, and then just take my finger and start just dropping in some India ink. Now, India ink will not make your flowers or activate them. It's an archival ink. And I like the way that's looking. Let me get some down here. I might just add a little just a touch of a there, and then kind of wipe it off a little. A little bit of balance going. Okay, I think that's it. I mean, there's a number of things that you can do here, but I just like the composition of this. Anyway, I hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching.